big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang
Might
on
go
to the
left side
pass.
with it.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
He got off the edge.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock
Who's
the ball free.
D.
They did it
Lawrence?
there. Luckily, offense hangs on
That's
to it.
Tad Legend,
Yeah,
ain't it?
that's got to serve as a
Oh, you
wake-up
got a
call,
kicker?
though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And
Oh,
I'm
so
not
that's
saying it
why your
happened
ball
here,
was so
but you know,
fat
the
that
good
day.
rule of thumb is
The
when a
day
play
you
like that
quit to
occurs,
go eat.
you know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his
You
quarterback
had
get in.
when you're quick to go eat that day. I was wondering. I was like, I'm kicking a field goal for so far, and this nigga bars
Yeah, but
fat as
bottom
shit.
line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Oh, come on, we need to find another good route runner, man.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
You heard?
Pulls it in at the 13.
I said we need to find another good route runner. Like yeah, like you know how I run decent routes. Every now and then I get open, but you know I'm double team for the most part. Then we got fucking who's that? Who we be playing with? Lee. I don't know. He do not get open. Yeah, he's running 5 out. Throwing one of this. Fuck, that nigga slow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh,
and as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in. Now the
fumble. Come on. Yes, sir. Get that ball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I forgot my linebackers are stronger now. Because I put that strategy card that I had got from the ones.
Sometimes you just get
This
overexcited
nigga
during the
D
game.
lineman.
You mates all of a
Still
sudden
playing
make
man.
a catch,
Yes, sir.
see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not
Yes, sir.
realizing
Oh
the
my
danger
God, that Jamar
lurks
Chase
while
fast.
you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Down the sideline
Good run that fullback dive.
Play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
That shit still gonna be open.
They'll run with Sanders.
Yes, sir.
Will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
See, why we don't get games like this on the threes no more?
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their
See, at first all the switch was on the 2s. Now
so
they
the
don't.
big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on
Shit,
play
that's
number
good.
2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get
Exactly.
ready to
That's
do
2K
games
is
and we
too
meet with
easy right
coaches.
now.
Why they
Let's be
talk
honest.
about big plays,
It is
explosive
rare that
plays,
we
and how it sets them up for success.
it's
Because
rare
that's
that we
exactly
lose.
how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Yeah, no, not accurate here.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Lance now to throw. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Eluding the pressure right.
And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Look at my team, they actually breaking off the side.
10-0 the score after
Dion is getting up
on
there.
EA Sports.
Yeah, I got one person playing man, cover 3.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Fumble. Yeah. that card, man. Bro, it's that strategy card up one of my linebackers, man. That hit power is something different now. It's 2 fumbles with Isaiah Simmons.
There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
once you get him your receiving quarters, dumb.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it.
You see what I mean? Come on, you see who you scored it on too, right? Who is that? Randy Moss.
35 yards. And the Seahawks
Couldn't do
are able to strike
Couldn't do that with Joe Burrow. Big Burr.
Gonzalez able to tack on
I just like.
and that makes our score 17.
That's crazy. That fucking Randy Moss is ass. That's exactly why I keep playing zone now. He's not good playing man. Even though his man stats is good, I refuse to let him play man. Oh, I thought that shit stayed at the 1 yard line.
As it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Out there, set, ready for this
next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles. Just keep
just noticing he has Trey Lance too.
To this point. You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
This nigga just throw me.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor.
He just throw me like that.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, I put a spy on now.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw this. Throw it. Yeah, he didn't get a chance.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I really hate how he lets the gap open up
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
I know. I ain't got no lurker or nothing. He ain't let me jump for it.
Donald Parham, 49
that shit was gay.
And the Commanders are able to make some
the
inroads
fact that I'm
here
on
to
a
that
6,
deficit.
because he's 6'8". I think Isaiah Simmons. As soon as I get lurker on the dude, it's going to be different.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah. Keep my nigga Parham.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
We're going to win either way. I ain't.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Safety.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third.
He's
being chased
man
out
again.
left.
Yeah. Third.
And Wynn's going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Underscore 99. Yes, sir.
Wentz now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Yeah.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Wentz on third down. On the move to his left. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I was better off just playing
cover
than
first
that.
half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Good thing in school. We kicking it off, maybe. Crazy
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
17.
From the 44, Lance. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Lance now on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time. On the jet sweep, here's Chase. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jamar Chase, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
I don't think so.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
You might as well, yeah. He's your best receiver in there.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
No, actually, it was 1-7 when he scored. It took 3.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
Oh my God! Come on! Oh my God!
Touchdown, Seattle. Jamar Chase, 37 yards. And the Seahawks are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Pick him back.
They'll turn to Sanders, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Damn, I am out of energy.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 38, Lance. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flush to his right. Incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Donald Parham, 77 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
I think if we did that in 3s, we would find
this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're playing for the
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
It's working so well.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I might post a TikTok just because I might make it at school on board. Yeah, I said I might make a TikTok. I'm gonna click
so
this
they
game
get
and make a
pushed
TikTok.
back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
I ain't got any boards. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
My favorite defense in the league.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well,
Man,
Wentz
they're
throws the
mossing him.
interception, his 3rd.
Oh my God, we bobbing in.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Oh, yeah. Respectfully.
Now After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.